I said, me llamo Owen. Yo soy de Los Angeles, un bookie de betodog.com. He's like, bueno, you do great business. He says, you have a lot of money in the United States, I can tell. You paid me like clockwork. He's telling me this, like I paid him on time. Yeah, that's how I run my business. You know, I'm very punctual. I do things the right way. You know, I'm explaining this to him. And he says, listen, I have an offer for you. He says, I have stash houses all throughout the United States. I need money dropped off here sometimes. I need it over in San Bernardino. I have a stash house in Corona. I have people in North Carolina that work for me. I'm thinking, okay, what do you need? Like, he's like, sometimes I need like 50, 100,000 over here. I'm like, oh, that's easy. I got agents throughout the United States now. Betodog's international, but nationwide mostly. And the catch was this. Every time I dropped off money for, we'll call him El Jefe. Every time I dropped off money for El Jefe, he would give me 10% of whatever I dropped off. So I'm making 10% a day, Mark. So next thing you know, I'm helping this guy. I don't care. He's losing so much money. Like, I'll do whatever he wants. He's the VIP. I'm helping him. I'm helping him drop off money here, there. He's happy. He's loving the way I handle things. You know, I'm this ambitious kid, 24 years old at the time. And the $1 million question came up, and he says, hey, can you pick up some money for me? I'm like, wait a minute, I just dropped off money. And he says, can you pick up some money? I have some money in Brownsville, Texas. He says, my organization's not allowed over there, so I need you to pick it up if you could. He goes, same deal, 10%. I'm like, okay, $1 million. That's $100,000, simple math. This is business 101, right? What do I got to do? He goes, you got to figure it out. That's on you. So I call my private jet company. He says, $2,500 an hour. Okay, it's 4 hours there, 4 hours back. Okay. So that's 10, that's 20, okay. Now I probably need some security. Let me call my boy Tank, who's a Crip from Avalon. I'll get him, and he's got some UFC fighters. I'll tell him to grab one of those. So I said, Tank, I need you and your boy from the UFC, that guy Diego. I said, you guys, come along. Tank goes, how much we getting paid? I said, $2,000. You and Diego each make 2,000. So I'm okay, I'm in at 20,000 plus two, I'm in at 24,000, right? And like, that's $76,000 profit. I said, that's not bad for a day, right? So I'm like, okay, let's do it. So I remember I fly to Brownsville, Texas, and I'm in this King turboprop, and the pilot's like, all right, how long are you gonna be, guys? I'm like, oh no, we're going right back. Just give me an hour. So I get off the plane, and I meet one of El Jefe's workers, and he brings me that duffel bag, and I'm like, okay, better get out of here now. I don't know where I'm at, but this is rival territory, he said. So, you know, we got on the plane, and I told El Jefe, I'm on my way back. Where do you want this dropped off? And I remember landing in that Torrance airport, and I paid my workers, and I said, thanks for the ride to the pilot, paid him in cash, and told El Jefe, where do you want it dropped off? And he gave me an address, and within 15 minutes I dropped it off, and I got the message with a thumbs up.